Good morning. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and today is Wednesday, July 22nd. And yeah, I'm up. I'm up. Let's do some art. Let's do some art. Let's zoom in just a little. Zoot. I've been missing my last couple of morning streams. Just the old bod wasn't getting around. The old bod wasn't moving. It wanted to sleep. Meri, when do you sleep? I sleep when I'm tired, and I was tired, I guess. So let's get to my channel here and see if anybody's found me so early in the morning. Your channel. Your channel. No, I gotta clean my screen. Whoops, that's an old video. Oops. Let's see. Want to go to my videos. Oh, there we are. We got 3 people watching. One of them is me. Oh, there's Candy and Arlene. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you over here for a moment. Yeah, we worked on the Napkin Journal yesterday afternoon. I was listening in to Tanya and Lisa for a little bit, and I decided to convert an old book cover with a napkin. I can see it got a little torn spot there. A little there. So, I'm making progress. I think they're way ahead of me. And I have to say, the lighting in here, I looked at my video after it went live, and I can see it a lot more plain through my video than what I see here. It looks so dark here. But I think it's going to be okay. This looks pretty light. So, we're not going to work on that this morning. We're going to do a couple things. Let's start out working on my calendar. Hi, Deborah. Good morning. Hi, Ray. Good morning, Ray. And Candy and Arlene. Good morning. So I got lots of scraps over here now. Let's see, what do I want to put on? I only have to do 1 page today because I caught myself up yesterday. Let's just put this on there. The quote is, nowadays, people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Well, I don't know. I think that's a little cynical, but that could be true for a few of us. Although I think I know the value of some things. I value my friends. If you're going to value something, value the people around you, Meri. All right, I got some scrappies over here. Let's see. Ooh, let's do this one. This is a bird's nest. And I have Deborah's fan going. It's a perfect morning for the fan today, Deborah, let me tell you. We're just going to put it right in here. Oh, is it upside down? The birds will fall out that way, Meri. So I guess I tore off the wrong end. Oh well, we'll fix that. There. Oh, I like that. So what do you value? I value a lot of things. I value the roof above my head. My car. I guess when I say value, I could substitute thankful. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for my car, the roof above my head, our freedoms, all my YouTube friends. Y'all mean a lot to me. I guess that nest is still kind of upside down there. I guess it kind of tore it off, but we're going to put a birdie there anyway. my art. I'm thankful for my art. Let's move this down a little. Ew. Move it down just a little. I'm going to put that nest back in there. If I can. It goes in here. Sort of like this. There. Now, what else do I want? I need a little birdie. I don't know if I have a birdie. I only have to do one page this morning. They're saying hello to everybody out there. Can I cut a birdie out of this? Let's cut a little. Oh, there's a birdie. Let's cut this birdie out. We could make a... And let's get a scrappy here. Now, what do I want? This will work, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just eyeball it. I'm making a little bird tag. I'm just going to staple it on there. And go, well, I kind of would like to have it. I want to cover up the nest. Whoa. I guess I will put it this way. And just let it hang down. I think I like the idea of it hanging down. So, I had a paper punch out here yesterday. Where did it go today? There it is. So I hope your week is going well. This is hump day. They call it hump day because it's the middle of the week. It's over the hump. There we go. We're just going to tie it up here. I'd like to tie it over there, but that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I don't think I want to use that for that. Let's get another piece to tie it with, like this. There we go. There we go. Now I'm just going to tie it in here. I think. Let's get out my crochet hook. If I can get to it fast enough. Put the hook in there, Meri. Yeah. There we go. So what are y'all working on this morning, today, this week? What's on your easel today? What's on your easel today? Let's make a little journal charm out of this, since we're cooking here. Let's punch a hole here. And let's see, what do we want to put on there? A big butterfly? Uh-oh. Like that. Oh, this could have dangled off that way. Well, I like it that way. We're going to make one to dangle off this way. But that's not... I get all this stuff out. Let's see. Let's just fold this back up. And napkins. Uh-oh. I need a little something something. I'm looking for a little something something. Ooh, I got that. It might be. I'm looking for something to put on this. What shall it be? What shall it be? Oh, I got some little somethings here. How about that? Is that too little? That's awfully little. I need to paint these. Every time I go digging in here, you'd think I'd have it memorized, what? A little telephone. I'll put that on there. And I think we're going to color it somehow. Deborah says she's got to get her Happy Mail done so she can send it out. Oh, me too, Deborah. I want to do a mailing today. It won't be a big one, but it'll be one. I am looking for my super tips, which are down here on the floor. Let me reach for them. Well, we're going to use these. We're going to use this orangey orange one. Now I'm just going to kind of make a red phone here. Hi, Lori. Good morning. Arlene says, Deborah, I have one ready for you. Just waiting for someone to take it to the post office. I have to run into town today. I might stop at the thrift store. I really don't have a need to, except I just want to. I just want to go thrifting. You know, and just because you go doesn't mean you have to buy a bag full. I was going to look at those patterns for Sue's to see if there were any doll patterns in there. I don't know. Doll patterns might be a little hard to come by, but I'll keep an eye out for her. We have a box going for her. Oh, did I put those in the right end? Alrighty. And oh, I wanted to, we're going to put a little, now let's just do it down here. only have one page to work on today. And I can move on. Today is Wednesday, so Dee Dee comes on. Let's see, I have to glue that down. Before I do, I think I'll tie the little piece of... This is off of a map fabric. I just tore a end of it. I don't know, I just made... This is a scrap off of it. Makes a little tag tie. There we go. And it's going to hang off down here on the side with all the other hangs. All right, let's tie it in there. That's where I need my crochet hook again. Ah, come on. What did I get a hold of? It wasn't what I wanted, obviously. There we go. I'm going to tie it in before I glue it down. And we're just going to have to leave this like this to dry. And that'll hang this way. Now I'm going to show it to you one time here, and then this will be glued onto here with the telephone. But when I put it aside, I'm going to have to put it like this so the phone won't fall off while it's drying. Let's get some tacky glue here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a little glue dot on there already. Let's take it off. I need to start putting this away upside down so I won't have to wait for the glue to come out. Alrighty. And we're going to put it just like that. So it'll hang. It'll hang down like so. So I'm going to set this aside. I'll put my glue back over here. And just let this glue dry. I'm going to just set it like this. Let it fan out a little. Where am I going to find room in here for this? I don't know. We'll find it someplace. Let's move it off on the floor for now. I'll set it right down here. Move my super tips here. Oh, look, I could have used that. Well, we'll put it there for the next time. Hi, Kanga. Welcome, welcome. You're pretty quiet. Arlene says, sometimes the best hauls are when you leave the thrift store with that one amazing find. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth, Arlene? Sometimes, you know, I was telling my brother, I like to go just to go. Like he likes to go fishing, just to go fishing, to get out a little. Penelope, want set you up there. Let's have a little sip of, I've got wild berry tea this morning in the unicorn cup that Petals gave me. And I have your mug, Deborah. I'm not sure I want to put food in it, not because of the mug, just because I want to keep it nice. So I might start putting pens and pencils in it and keep it as a desk mug. Deborah had a mug made that had the image that I carved of Penelope on it. It's such a nice gifty. What else are you guys talking about? You're saying good morning. Good morning to Lori. Candy says, I have to clear a path through my kitchen. And then I want to make a lot of jelly prints so I have backgrounds. That's a good idea. Lori Loves Montana is here. Kanga says she's coloring. Deborah says she's got to get her Happy Mail out. Miss Sargon, good morning. So I'm going to move on. Let's move on to the next thing that I want to do. Becky, bless her heart. Becky was the person who sent me these wonderful watercolor tin. I thought it was her. She commented on my video yesterday and said, "Hey, they finally got there." She gifted me this watercolor tin. And see, I can get maybe, well, 6, maybe if I'm lucky 12, but at least 10 in a row. So if I had 5 rows here, I could get 50. However, and I have 60 colors. However, I would be crowding them in there. So if I put 30 in here, and there's got to be 30 in here. There's got to be 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 20. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 40 here. So I could take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 will go into, I could take out a couple rows here, and then I could have room, and I'll write on them just like I'm writing on the other. So I'm going to plan on 30, and then I'll just have little extra pans for other things. Yeah. So this was such a wonderful, wonderful Happy Mail. Becky, bless your heart for doing that. And they fit. I was thinking that it got kind of dented here. Got kind of dented right there, but you can hardly tell it. Let's pull that lid out. Could probably just even be able to kind of bend it back. You can hardly tell it. Just a little dent right there in the mail. That may have been it. It arrived opened. Wow, that's really strong. Wow, it must be magnetic on the bottom here. This must have some metal in it. Oh, it does, because that's how come it snaps closed. Look, that's interesting. Because look, I can set that there, and that's strong. I've got a little magnet in there, and it's sticking to my tin there. Isn't that interesting? Wow, and it's strong, too. That's a strong magnet. All right, well, but now I won't have to go. I was going to go hunting for another one of these plastic stamp cases. But now I won't have to because it fits right in there. And I'll have room for a little water bottle, a little squirt water bottle, and some paint brushes. And I could probably put a little towel or Kleenex in there if I take it out with me. I don't have to do that if I'm not taking it out with me. But, perfect. But we're going to work on a swatch here. Just swatch 6 more. So I'm going to pull these out. And this won't take me too long. And I think I'm going to put some of that gum arabic in first in my little pans. Let's open this up. Now, Becky did say that those magnetic squares were to put on the bottom. Well, that won't work on these. I'm going to put double-sided tape on, put a strip down there, and then I'll just, you know, I'll just put them on like that. And I think I can get them pulled up. And then I'll have enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could probably get 4 more in there. And this is the white. It could really be refilled a little bit more. I didn't put a lot in there. So I'm not going to worry about putting those down until I do another one. So I'm going to get out the next tray. Now I think I did these. See, and then I can just leave these in here until I need to refill my pans again. So I'm going to do these next. I believe they're still the A's. They're all A's, I think. A211. This goes to A114. Yeah, this has to be the next set. So I'm going to put this back in here. I know you can't see this too well, but I'm going to leave it zoomed in until I get my lines drawn here. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to do 4 of them on here. And I think they're about 6 trays, so I only need 3 cards. Well, maybe not even that much. And I'm going to do the other one here. And where's my pen that I want to use? Right here. And a ruler. Let's do a smaller ruler. Alrighty. And I think I just came down a 1/2 inch and did what, 3/4 of an inch? Oh, I can't see with this lighting. About, I think I went by centimeters, didn't I? About 2 centimeters. So, my scissors back. This won't take long. So, I'm going to go down here, and gosh, I can't see those lines. That light shines off of everything. 1, 2. Right there. It doesn't have to be exactly 2. I just have to have it match over here. Here. And 2. It doesn't exactly, but it's pretty good. It doesn't have to be. It's just a swatch card. It's just a swatch card. Oops. See, I already goofed it there. Oh well. Now, what did I make these? I think I skipped a 1/2 inch, did a 1/2 inch, and skipped a 1/2 inch, and I need 6 of them. So, was that 1/2 or 2 centimeters? Let's go this way. Okay. So skip a 1/2 for the margin and do a 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2, wherever my mark is there, a 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2. I can't see the marks on my rulers too good. A 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/4, and a 1/2. Let's see if I can do that again. Alrighty. A 1/2. A 1/2. 1/4. A 1/2. A 1/4. A 1/2. A 1/4. A 1/2. A 1/4. A 1/2. My ruler's dirty, I can't see it. A 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/4. Oh, it got messed up there. A 1/2, a 1/4, a 1/2, a 1/4. A 1/2, a 1/4, and a 1/2, right in there. Okay. These lines aren't going to be perfect, but they'll be good enough. They'll be good enough for me. That one's all off. They're just swatches. They're just swatches. That's all off. I can never make them match up. No, I think I'm getting closer here again. There we go. Good thing she's only doing 1 card a day. It's kind of fun to do this though. Now I think I needed a 1/2 here. This is where I messed up my measuring. There we go. Hold the phone. I'm about done here with making my lines at least. So I have to just go to the bank today. I think I'm going to set up online banking. Don't tell the world. Let's have some of that tea. I think I have to set an appointment with an online banker, a banker, to do that. I'm going to continue to use these for this plastic. So I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3. Now I got these for $5 with a gift certificate that Lynn J sent me. And then Becky sent me a set of empty ones. It's just going to be perfect. It's ooh, I got one extra one there. Let's put it back in here. And I'll have some extra ones for my other watercolors. And Petals sent me some for the Daniel Smith, and I need to get those out. I've been hoarding them. I've been hoarding. All right. So we're going to do these one at a time here. And let's get out the gum arabic. And a brush for the water. And I got clean water today before I had to step out into the dark to empty my paint water. I dump it out in the backyard. It's dark out there at 4 o'clock in the morning. Alrighty. We're just going to do these one at a time. Alrighty. And I want another one for to dip into the, not those. Let's get one. This one. Uh-oh. There we go. One to paint with and one to dip in. I think I'll dip one to, I probably shouldn't do, I need a little pipette, and I've got pipettes. I just don't have them out. All right. So we're going to start off by numbering the little pan over on the side, and I did test, and this will write on here and it won't rub off. So this is A211. So I'm just going to put A211. We're going to do that one at a time here. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Get me a paper towel. I see I'm going to have to get some more. I've got more paper towels. They're just in the other room. I can't keep everything in this room. Alrighty. So, let's take a little dab of this gum arabic and put it in the bottom first. If I can get it open. Come on, Meri. There. No? Come on. It's got a kid protected cap there. It doesn't let the kid in me in there. So we're just going to take a little gum arabic, and I'm just going to put it on my brush and dab it in there on the bottom. Now, I keep that out. Put my brush over there. Put my brush right there. And let's open this up. This is orange red. Orange red. A211. And we put the gum arabic in there to keep it in the pan. Now I'm going to squeeze a good amount in here because some of those, they settled down, and I'm going to have to put some more white in that white. So A211 is done. Now, but I'm going to take a little more gum arabic and just drop a drop on there, a couple drops. And hopefully, by doing this right away, it won't crack. I need a pipette, but we'll just squeeze it on with this brush. And it's squeezing out. I don't think, let me look over here and see if I've got, see if my pipette is in here. I think I took it out and put it someplace. I'm always taking things out of the jars. And it's probably in some box somewhere. My pipettes. That's how I store things. All right, we're just going to let that dry. That one's all done. So we're going to do the next one. Oh, I need to swatch it. I should have swatched it before I put that. I'm going to swatch it out of the tube. I'm going to swatch it. Let's write it. Let's write the colors down here. A211. A211. And that's orange red, did I see? Orange red. Orange red. And I'm going to swatch it out of the tube rather than, because I already put the gum arabic on that one. So we're just going to put a little bit. I'm going to get my brush wet. And just dab a little on my brush here. You don't need much. I just barely touched my brush to that tube, and then I'm going to make a swatch down this way. And let's pull it out a little. There we go. Now, hold the phone. I want to put the cap back on this. I have this little card here. Let's wipe my brush off on that card just for the fun of it. And wash it out. Oops. All right. And move on to the next one. And the next one is, we've only got 6 of these to do. Naples Yellow, A206. They're not in number order here, but that's okay. A206. So I'm going to do a card of these, 6 of them every day until I have them all swatched out. A206, or every time I stream, or try to anyway. Let's see, A206, and that is, again, Naples Yellow. N-A-P-L-E-S, yellow. Alright, now I'm going to take a little of this gum arabic, and I'm just going to drop it down into there. Just a drop. And then I'm going to take and squeeze some in there. And I'll fill it quite full because it does, when it dries, it settles down into the pan. So let's take my brush, and I think I'll grab a hold of it here now. And I don't know if you guys are going to see that. It's quite light. I can see it. And let's do a it is quite light. And let's switch the off on my card. Wash out my brush. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, I need to put a little more of that gum arabic on top, I think. Has that got any in here? Get out my little pipette. Get out my little pipette. I've got some around here. No, it's not working. I didn't get it down in there enough. There we go. All right. Oops. I knocked that off. Need my towel. Alright, we're on to the next one. Good thing there are only 6 of these, huh? This is Seaweed, A289. Seaweed, it sounds like a green, A209. 289. A289. I'm just doing them in the order that they put them in the little trays here. And it's Seaweed. A289 Seaweed. I usually do not go to this much trouble, but this is kind of fun in the long run. Where's the cap to this pen? I don't know. It's here somewhere. Isn't that funny? I think probably rolled off on the floor. Alrighty. So let's open her up. Seaweed. It looks like it might be sort of a greenish color. A dark green? Oops. We need to put some. Let's put a drop of gum arabic in the bottom here. And oh, I dropped onto my card there. Can I get that up? See, I'm so messy. That's why I don't like doing this stuff. I'm just so messy. Can't keep things neat. Not in my nature. All right, we're gonna squeeze some in here. Quite a bit. because it'll settle down when it dries. And then we're going to take a little and yeah, that's a dark green. It's pretty though. It's pretty. These are Artesia watercolors. Artesia, if you're wondering. Arteza. And they call them their premium watercolors, but they're not as expensive like Daniel Smith and that. I would say, I don't know if I want to call them a student grade watercolor, because let's put some water gradation on there. There. Okay. Now let's brush off on my got plenty of green on here. Probably too much. Wash that out. Alrighty. Put the lid on it and call that one done. Oh, not quite done yet. I'm going to put a little bit gum arabic on top. It's just a little slow process. It's probably why I don't do it a lot. Come on, get in there. All right. There's that one. We're halfway done. Now we're going to do the next one, which is saffron orange. I don't know why they put that green right in there. They seem to mix the greens and the oranges. A215. I guess they weren't put in order in the trays. A215. I'm just going to put them in the way that they come out. Saffron orange. This one looked like it got a little out of order. I didn't mess them around. Saffron orange. After I do this, they're kind of messed around, but I didn't take these out of the trays. I didn't do it. A215, right? Right. A215. I don't know if I can get that whole thing on there. Saffron orange. There we go. I'm gonna take a little of this gummy Arabic. Open up the tube. Now, I'm doing this a little bit different than I did the other morning in that I'm putting some gum Arabic in the bottom of this. And then I'm putting in my paint. And then I'm putting some more gum Arabic on top. Let's grab a hold of this here. But this will kind of settle down when it dries, but that's okay. Saffron orange. And I'll have some extra squares over here, but that's okay too. Let's see who's come in here. Hi, Janet. Nash, good morning. Hi, Candy. Did I say good morning to you earlier? I think I did. Kanga's here. Mina says, I found her standalone video really late yesterday. Haven't finished viewing it. I didn't get the standalone video up until 7 or 8 o'clock yesterday. I was following Tanya and Lisa with their, and I was just doing it unlisted. There. Let's wipe this off. Just do one little. There's not much on here. Wipe that out. It's a little more yellow. It's a saffron orange. It wipes out a little more yellow on my card though than the orange does. That's an orange red. The reds are coming out there. This is the Naples yellow and it's really light. And that's the seaweed, which is out of order, and the saffron orange. Let's see. What were you? I'm working on the swatches. Hi, Rhonda. Ray says she's lurking today. It'd help if I put this cap on the right way. Let's see. I thought there was a question. Rhonda says, good morning to everybody. Deborah says, although I have several commercial ones, I like to start a do-it-yourself hectogram soon. I've been waiting for the supplies and was surprised at the cost of Knox gelatin. Yes, that gelatin, those packages of gelatin, especially if you buy them in a box, can be quite expensive. 12 envelopes can get pricey. Yes, they can, Deborah. I think I got mine. I made a jelly plate, if that's what you're talking about, in when I lived up in Madison, and it's still up in Madison. It'll be interesting to see if that thing ever survives. I have a video of it, of the jelly plate itself, but it would be one that if it survives, if I ever get it back here to Nebraska, I'll cut it up into shapes. Let's see. I thought I saw a question here. Rhonda says, I have one of those. They are nice. I use a white plate for mixing. I hate the plastic palettes where the paint bubbles up on the palette. Yeah. I have a plate that I use for but I forget a lot of times to get it out. I just usually use what I have at hand. I'm working on swatches. I'm doing the next 6 in the box. Candy said, either because I watched Beth till she was done. You watched Beth late last night, Candy. I got in there late last night. Let's see, let's put some gum arabic on the top of this. Just put a couple drops. I might have to wash that out. Put that one up to dry. I only got 2 more to go. I was looking for that questions. I always put them in my palette where there's space around it. If there's a paint left, we let it dry. Otherwise, I was never taught to do that. Paints come in pans, are formulated for that, I guess. They have more gum arabic in them. I think you're right, Candy. The ones that come in the pans have a special formulation so they don't fall out of the pans. I don't mind putting the gum arabic on it. It's just, you know, that's quite a bit of gum arabic there. I'll have enough, and I'll probably have this for a long time. Janet said good morning. Oh, gum Arabic is new to you? Let me put the lid on here. It's kind of a binder. This is Winsor Newton. Let me put the lid on here so that I can read it. Controls the spread of wet color, reduces staining, slows drying, dilute well with water, contains, oh, then it's in French and German, I think, whatever, Spanish. But we use it, it's got a kind of a binder, it's a medium. And I learned to put gum Arabic in it from, on these so that they don't crack, from Gina Ahrens. And somebody else said that Lindsay, the frugal crafter, does that too. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Ann Lar. Good morning, good morning. Kanga says, hi, Janet. I lurk quite often at Meri's streams. That's okay. Janet said, lurking is good. You're relaxing or creating. Nash is in here. I don't know whether to call you Nash or Nashwa. I was calling you Nashwa, but I see you're putting Nash at the beginning of your name there, so I think I'll call you Nash. Chris C. Hi, Chris. She says, good morning, Meri. Lurking while I'm working. That's okay. Lurk away. Good morning. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Kanga says, I like to relax and watch Meri. So sometimes I get inspired. At the moment, if I only color, but I hope to go back to drawing soon. You've been ill and lost all your artistic mojo. Well, you'll get it back. Just do a little at a time. Do a little at a time. Janet Nash has a channel. I just found Janet. I think they were talking about it on the FIBSville Facebook group. And I think that's where I go, oh, Janet's streaming. and you're under just plain Janet Nash, aren't you? I think. Arlene, would you drop a link to, if you're listening, drop a link to, when you can, to Janet's channel? Arlene says, I understand losing mojo. I've been under the weather the past couple weeks and I can't get into much now. I understand too. I kind of lost my mojo getting up in the morning the last couple mornings. Blush Pink is next, and it is A225. We've only got two more to go here. A2, now light shining on it. A225. Blush Pink. Thank you, Arlene, for dropping a link to Janet's channel. Janet's starting to stream. Do you have a schedule? Or somebody said in the mornings around 9 Central, 10 Eastern. They were telling me in Beth Schuler's stream last night. Hi, Candy. She says, oh, I said hi to Candy for 3 times, I think, this morning. She said, I did nothing for 10 years, Candy did. Sometimes life gets in the way, especially when you're working, Candy. When I worked, I did not do as much. I might have done a few things, but I certainly wasn't streaming. A225 Blush Pink. All right. So let's drop some gum Arabic in. I'm going to hunt for my little pipettes. I don't like using the brush to do this. A pipette would work much better. And let's open it and fill it. This is Blush Pink. Be a nice skin tone color. Yeah. And let's grab my, where's my brush? I'm only doing 6 of these at a time, so, because this can take a little, it can take a little time to do all the little steps. And let's do a swatch here. And get some water on it. Oops. That's good enough. Wipe it off on this. I'm only doing this to clean my brush. I'll probably maybe make a tag or something out of this. All right. A little drop of gum arabic on the top of this. Keeps it from cracking. All right, last one coming up. And it is, wow, it's out of order too. Well, maybe not. It's a Bordeaux red, A276. Bordeaux red. A276. I spelled Bordeaux. BORDEAUX. I'm going to get that on that tray. Red. A276. BORDEAUX. Red. There we go. Let's put a drop of gum arabic in the bottom. That's just hopefully to let it stick. Ooh, I got some. That's not clean. I'll have a little bit of pink in the bottom. I bet that Bordeaux red is, I think, will overtake it. So. I don't think it'll matter. It takes a little time to do this. We'll see how long these last me. Now the ones that I did when I was up in Madison, I've done this before with some koi watercolors. They're up in Madison. Alright, let's swatch it out here. I like Bordeaux red. That's one of my favorite colors. It's kind of like a dark, it could go on the blue tone, so it's kind of like a cool red, a violet red, sort of. It's a pretty color. Of course, I'm not good about painting in between the lines here. That's good enough. Let's just kind of swatch it down here. And I'm not good at swatching, getting the gradations. But there it is. And we'll just clean my brush. That's not a good Bordeaux red there. It's just wiping off my brush. Alrighty. So, all I have left to do here is put a little gum arabic. Where's my gum arabic? Let's put a little drop on the top here. And I'm going to wash that out. And dump my water into here so I don't spill it. Put my cap back over there. And I'll take these and put them over on the side of my little buffet over there and to let them dry till tomorrow morning. And I'll put my gum arabic over here. All right, I don't know what I did. Oh, there's the cap to my pan. So, A225. A206. A211 goes in here. Am I putting those in right? I think I am. A276. A289. And A215. So we've got another tray of them swatched. I don't know why these don't seem to be fitting in for me. But I'm not going to be getting them out and in a lot anyway, but I'd like to get them in there. There. Let's reach for the box. Where's the box? Yeah. Put them away. See, that one fell out. Put it right here for now. Now they're kind of swatched here. You kind of get an idea of looking at the cap here, the top. But it's not the same as seeing it on a piece of paper like this. So there we go. That's done for today. We've done two things today. Oh dear. I'll put my little swatch card back in here for now. Just put it on top. And these I'm going to put over on my buffet. Oh. Stuck down? No. I better take them off or I'll spill them all. I don't know why it's stuck down on there. So there they are. We'll see what they look like tomorrow. We'll see if that gum arabic on the top will help prevent it from cracking. I might have to put some more on it tomorrow morning. This looks like it's already starting to crack a little in there. That yellow, I can see some little cracks. So I might have to put some more gum arabic on it tomorrow. But to tell you the truth, if they stick that gum arabic that I put on the bottom, keeps them in the pans, little cracks like that don't really matter. If it's not bad cracking, I'll just leave it. Alrighty. On to the next thing here. Let me put these over on the buffet. Get them out of my way so I don't spill them. Put them right over here. And they'll just sit for a bit. Now, I have two things I want to do. I can't find my domino stamp. So Mary's going to carve another one because a domino stamp won't take too long to carve. And I want to sketch out the little teddy bear for Mina. Let me get another eraser out here. Because Mina's poor little teddy bear got lost in the mail. Oh dear. But before I do that, I want to write in my summertime journal here. I kind of like to write a little every day. I'm going to take this bobby pin out, and I love this tassel. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put the bobby pin over here on the back. Let's put it on the back cover because I keep having to move it. And I want to write little letters in here, and I wrote one the other day. Where did I write it? Right here. So I think I'll skip a page. Let's see, let me count though. Today is what, the 22nd of July. So I have what, about 11 days in July and 31 days in August. So that's what, 42 days? Let's see how many pages I have here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I'll write on that. 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Oh, that's a pocket. 7. Oh, I might need to mend that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, maybe, I'll skip that, 24, 25, yeah. I'm estimating I have about 25 or 26 blank pages with maybe the not counting the tags and stuff. So that's good because I might skip a couple days like I am today. I mean, like I wrote on the 19th and today is July the 22nd. And I'm just going to write a quick little note, and by the end of August I should have this little journal filled with little letters to the FIBS, and these will be summertime letters. And I'm going to leave this blank as a title page, I think. So, and it won't take me long. I'm just going to write little things that are happening. I'll go back and read it. July 25, 2020. And see, that's going to soak through, so I may not write on the back of that. I may just put a picture or something on the back. And, you know, skip a day and right here. So I won't have to write every day. So I'm going to say, good morning, FIBS. Good morning, friends in the box. Good morning, FIBSville. FIBSVILLE. It is so good to be back streaming this morning. I'm not writing in shorthand, so I love these early morning hours. And I should put 4:30 a.m. up here because that's when I came on. 4:30 a.m. I love these early morning hours. Of doing art with you. I really miss those mornings of chatting with you when I don't stream, when I miss my streams, when I miss my streams. That's good enough. This morning, I worked in my calendar I worked on my calendar. I worked on an altered calendar page. See, and I'll go back maybe 2 years from now and go, oh, I remember working on those at altered calendar page. And swatched out a tray of my set of Artesia. That's a beet juice there, watercolor. Now I want to carve a domino stamp again. I think I dropped mine. It either fell over the crevice or, it either fell down here between my desks. I'm calling that the crevice. Or if it falls off the edge of my desk, it goes over the cliff. Now, when it goes over the cliff, when things fall over the cliff, I can fish them out pretty much. But if they fall down in the crevice between my desk and my cart, I've got to pull my whole cart out. So I'm just going to carve another domino stamp. I don't know where it's at. I can't find it. And they're not hard to carve. And I'll probably only get the sketch done for Mina's and sketch out another little bear. Out a bear stamp for Mina. Poor Mina. She was so patient. Just like, now I'm afraid to send out these stamps. I'm going to put hand cancel on those envelopes. And even when I send out the dominoes, I'm going to put hand cancel on it. And these go as packages, so they shouldn't charge me that much more to hand cancel those things. But poor Mina, she waited so patiently to get her little bear, to get her little carved bear stamp. And when I finally got it mailed, I finally got it mailed. I should say the envelope arrived at her house empty and damaged. We'll remember that for the next 100 years, Mina. So she gets another one. Poor Carla's going to have to wait till I carve Mina's little bear stamp. Well, I'm running out of space. That's how I'm going to end this. I'm running out of space again. I am running out of space on this page. So we'll write again soon. And I may not write every day because I think I counted 25 writable pages. And I think I got about 40 days till the end of August. So we'll work in this every now and then. I'm going to, I think, paint this or put an image on here because this is just copy paper and my ink soaks through. So we'll write again soon. Be good. Well, I'm gone. I'll just put be good and do art. Write soon. Write soon. I'm always saying write soon because on those letters, when they used to write a lot of letters, at the end they'd say, well, I'm always running out of space, so I'm going to close for now. Write me soon. Bye for now. Love ya. We'll put love ya on there. Meri at the Meri Atelier. At the Meri Atelier. All right. There's my letter for today. We got that done. Woohoo! Yeah, we'll have this filled by the end of August, won't we? All right. So let's put that aside. And we're going to work. It's sticky up here. We're going to carve a domino envelope. And this should not, a domino stamp. And this should not take me long. Let's pull the... But before we do that, let's see what you guys are chatting about. Good morning to everybody who's come in. Hi, Terry. Terry says, I received mail recently. The post office stuck in a plastic bag. It was soaked. I remember you saying that. Painting items stuck together and the ink ran. What is with the post office lately? I think they're being a little more careless and blaming it on the COVID. Blaming it on the COVID. Just be careful with our mail. We pay you good money to... It cost me at least $50-some to replace that to stop payment on my check and send another one. And I'm going to complain to the post office and say, and if I paid my storage bill, and if he would have charged me late, it would have cost me almost $80-some. And that's too much. And I sue the post office for $80. Let's get out a stamp. And I think I did a 4 and a 2 before. A domino. Oh, well, let's see. I got a 4 and a 1, and I think I have another one here. I have all sorts of dominoes, but I can't find my stamp. Let's do a 3 and a 4, a 3 and a 2. Let's do a 3 and a 2 on this. And I'm going to try just sketching it on with this pen. I don't know if it'll work. And let's zoom in. This should not take too long to do because it's just lines. And let me zoom in. Here we go. Oh, I was reading chat, wasn't I? Let's see if I've missed somebody. Candy, Terry. Hi, JL. Is that wrong date? Today's the 22nd. What did I put? Oh. We predated this. I must have had 25 in my mind. There we go. Thank you. Is it Julie? What is JL? Is it Julie? What is your first name with the JL? Johnson. All right. Thanks for catching it. Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Good morning, Joyce. Arlene's here. Candy's here. Terry's here. Good morning, Terry. Rhonda's here. Meri, please check the date on your letter page. Okay, I got it. Thanks for telling me. I know she mentioned she brought the things that meant the most to her. What are you talking about? Deborah, ha ha, Deborah, ha ha. Deborah says, we could send him sunflowers to me. Oh, even if she put it all in local storage, at least I would have access. I know, I need to get up there and get that stuff. A part of me just says leave it there for now. So I'm going to do that. But I need to get it before I get too old. Too old to move it. But, you know, there's renting another storage place, and that would be, oh, we have a little storage unit here, but I don't trust that it, you know, I just don't trust it. I shouldn't say that because I don't know anything about the people that run it. But the next closest is 25 miles away. All right, let's just draw here. But it would be closer than Madison. I might carve a little outside of that line. I'm just kind of leaving me a line here. That's a little close in. It'll be carved away anyway. Or inked up. Let's do another one here. This shouldn't take too long to carve this. That just seems like it's so... doesn't seem right to me. It's not meant to be perfect. All right, we're going to do 3 and 2. So 1 and 2, 3. I think I'm going to do another 4 though. Let's make this a little more out a little more. Well, that didn't do any good. All right, we'll leave it there. 1, 2, let's do the 5, 3, because I got room for it. 4 and 5. All right, 3 and 5, 8. Alrighty. And I want this one and this one. Alright. 3 feet away from my desk again. Now, pull my chair up to the desk. Rhonda says, Meri, thank goodness for storage places paid. It would be awful to see your unit on Storage Wars. I would hate that too. Well, I'm all paid up with it. I keep it pretty well. I keep it pretty well up to date. So I don't want to lose my stuff. And they're pretty understanding. But now that particular place I can pay online, and I think I'm going to do that now because when I had to reissue the check, I paid it online, and it seemed to go pretty good. I didn't have much of a problem. But I have a couple of other bills that they don't have that automatic thing on their website to where you can just, you know, pay it, go online and pay your bill. They're just smaller mom and pop stuff. And I don't mean to, I'm just saying they're just not big enough to have all that. But I was talking to that banker, and she said that if I did the online banking, I used to do online banking. I didn't like it because I did not feel secure. But things have changed. That was several years ago. So I might try it again. And she said even if they don't have a place where you can automatically transfer it, if you give them the address and everything, they'll send out the check. So I might do that. But I have to set up an appointment with the online banker. So that'll happen next week. I'm going to have some tea here. I can't see. Those are the only checks that I make out. I only make out about 5 checks a month to pay my bills. And I can't see, you know, if I can get, I usually get personal money orders because they don't cost me anything. My bank account, you know, I just go up and, you know, but if I buy checks, I have to pay, I have to buy them. All right. And I just don't see any reason for ordering checks when I can get them free. So that's what I do. And then it also keeps me from going, oh, I'll just write out a check for that. There we go. Carve that one. And we don't have to bevel the edges because we're going to keep them nice and straight. If I can't get in there. So I think I'm gonna set up an appointment with an online banker. That was not a good experience last week. Not only did I have to make 2 trips that I didn't intend to make, and that's $10 each trip to go up there and back. Come on, I know I carved that. Get out of there. Gonna make me mess it up, aren't you? There we go. But I guess it's an excuse to go to the thrift store. That's how I'll reward myself. Okay. So let's do shall I do it with this one, I think? Let's do the dots. No, I think I'll do it with this one. No. And the little dots aren't going to be perfect. They won't be perfect. They'll just be Meri dots. 1. I might be, am I in frame? When I do this, I have to get it closer to me. Let's move it this way. And let's tip my camera. I have to stand up to do that. Here we go. Beep. Yeah, more and more places are not accepting cash. And I always pay in cash when I like cash. I know my Verizon, I have to pay my Verizon with my bank card because they won't accept cash. They charge me to pay cash. If I wanted to pay my Verizon bill in cash, they'd charge me $3.50 to pay in cash. I'm going, I guess it's, well, I can kind of understand because I usually go in and pay it. I got into the habit of going in. It's just something I like to do because I kind of like to look at the phones and stuff like that when I go in there. I just kept doing it. But I know I can pay that online too. And I think I did last month. But I don't know. I guess I don't mind too much just a one-time payment. I don't like auto pay because I forget what dates what comes out of where, and it messes me up. I forget, I forget who's taking out what when. And I just don't like, one or two people is fine, but 5 or 6 people, different dates, and then Verizon, if they, I told them I wanted them to pull the money out of my account on the 28th. Well, on some months they pull it out early, and that messes me up because I'm not rich, So I don't like an automatic withdrawal. I have to for my insurance. That comes out automatically. That comes out automatically, but I don't want 10 different things coming out of my bank account auto pay because I have different dates through. I should make it all on the same date, but then I just don't like it. I'm getting old and set in my ways. All right, we just got 2 more to do here. I'm drilling holes in my domino. Got a little speck in the center there. Can get it out. 1 more. Number 3. I might make that line a little bit wider. Let's move this one over a little. There we go. There we go. Now, we're going to make this line just a little bit wider here. Yeah. All right, let's see how she stamps off. And, whoa, where's my journal? We're going to stamp it off once in my journal. And I'm really zoomed in here, so just kind of hold the phone. Hope I don't drop you guys. I got to see what you guys are seeing. We'll stamp it over here. Right in there. Over a little. There. Okay. I think I might like this domino better than my other one anyway. And of course I'm stamping it on my journal, which is an uneven surface because of all the stuff I have underneath of it, but that's the way it goes. I'm liking it. I don't think I have to do anything to it. Maybe take a little of the dots out here in the center. This dot's a little. And this one's kind of messed up. So I can't round that off. let's make this one a little bigger here, if I can. Come on. Must not have got it all the way around. That's a little bigger. He got 2 little dots at the top and 2 big dots at the bottom. Guess I can make them a little. You may not see this. I'm going to try to make these dots here a little bigger. If and I can. Now, let's do the other one. You may not see me doing this. There. That's a little better. Still a little awkward, but it's just for play. Well, I want to stamp my envelopes, but still. All right. Let's see how she looks. And Penelope. The dominoes out of the way. I don't know what happened to my other domino stamp. Still a little messy. Little things that need to be taken out. Little dots in there. I can get at them. Clean that up. It's kind of hard to get to it. Yeah, I'm messing that up. There we go. And this dot's too big, but I'm not going to mess with him. All right, let's do another. Let's turn it this way. Bring it down a little. There. Oh, now I like that one. I think I'm happy with it here. We'll just do another one there. Call that done. There we go. Oops, I got a dirty on that. Right there. Let's wipe it off. That's my towel. There. All right. So, let me zoom out a little here. Don't lose this one, Meri. Let me zoom out. Here we go. Let me tip my camera back. Hold on. Shoot. Sorry about that. I want it zoomed out, but I want it so you can still see me because I'm going to sketch. Let's put my carving tools over here where I keep them. I'm going to sketch. Oh, I didn't put this away. Let's put my beautiful tassel that I made with Lizzie Brewer when we did our summertime hop. Yeah, I'll put that right in there. Well, it needs to come out that way. And I put the closure on this over my white napkin, so we'll just close it up that way. What I want to do now is I have this little teddy bear that I'm going to sketch for Mina to redo her teddy bear. Where is it? I thought I put it in here. Here it is. I'm going to see if I can't get that little teddy bear on an eraser. So let's open this up. No, let's just use this one. And I might have to sketch a couple times. So let's draw a couple. Now this teddy bear is going to be a little different. The one that I'd sent to her was standing up. All those other teddy bears, I did it off of a Christmas decoration. It was standing up. This little teddy bear sitting in a chair. Isn't she cute? Look at her. Isn't she sweet? So we're going to see if we can't get something similar on an eraser. But my eraser is taller and thinner. Let me fix my chair. I feel like sewing these pillows onto the chair seat here. Maybe getting some big rubber bands and putting them on that way. Double-sided carpet tape so they don't keep falling off. All right. So let's sketch around a couple of erasers here. And see if I can't fit that teddy bear let's work up a little teddy bear. And poor Carla, she's going to have to wait for her fox till I carve another teddy bear for Mina. Because Mina's been so patient. You've all been patient. Crystal is out there waiting for her antique Santa. It's coming. It's in the next batch, Crystal. And I got the envelopes all painted. I just need to dress them and fill them and make sure I put hand cancel on the packages from now on. All right. We'll work on Tizzy tomorrow morning. What time is it? It's 6:23. All right. So this one, this teddy bear is a little bit wider. So I'm going to have to see if I can't fit it. She's sitting in a chair. And I don't think I have my pencil out here that I can reach, that I sketch with. Did I put it in my drawer here? Let me see. Hold the phone. Yes, I did. So we can erase if I want. So I want her, she's going to be sitting in a chair. She's got ears. Oh, I don't know. We're going to do it in pen. I can't. And let's zoom in a little bit more so you can see a little bit better. Hold on. Here we go. Zzzt. There. All right. So she's sitting in a chair. And here's her little ears. This teddy bear's got a fairly big nose. She's got a nose, a big nose, and then a little black nose on there. And she's got two little black eyes up in here. Now, how am I going to carve those? That's the story. And then she's got a fat face. She's got a big fat, not a fat face, but she's got a larger head. And we might have to redo that. She's got ears, floppy ears here. Now, she's sitting in a chair, and her arms are out her arms come out this way. And I'm not going to have enough room for that. So I'm going to have to adjust how her arms are positioned. But let's give her a heart. She's holding a heart. She's holding a heart in her lap. So we're going to put the heart here in her lap. And I think I'm going to make her arms kind of come down and hold on to it. Let's see. Her little legs come this way. The dress comes this way. And out this way. So this is where it's going to get interesting in here. But let's do her feet. Let's do her little feet come here. Like that. And like that. Now I want to put the chair in here. Now I can make this chair a little taller. On this picture that I'm using as my reference, the top of the chair comes to the top of her ear. But since I've got a taller space to work in, I can make that chair come up taller. So we know she's sitting in a chair. Like that. Like that. And we'll put it like that, maybe. And then let's give this chair some legs. And a little back leg. Now, this might be interesting to carve. This is going to be more of a challenge for me to carve. Now, all I have to worry about here are her arms. And I think if I make them come like this and hold on to the heart, I think that will work. Just like that. Now she's got a little dress on. So she's got little sleeves here and a little collar. I think this is going to work. But now getting it carved, and let's see, she's got a little mouth like that, and her nose comes like that. So now that I kind of have it sketched, let's put her nose in here. Now that I kind of have it sketched, I have to figure out what I'm going to carve away and what I'm going to keep. There we go, Mina. I hope you like it. If I was good, I would put the word, and I probably could leave that heart. Let's put it like this. Leave the heart like that, and you know, I move things around too much. Too much. Move things around. I can't find them when I want them. Hold the phone. Let me open this case up here. Color this in. This is just a sample down here. If I was good, I could leave the heart background dark, like that. What do I have on the back of this? Oh, it's okay. So that would all be stamped in, and then carve out if I was good, but that's awful small. If I was good at it, of course I pulled the one, I could carve Mina in here. I could get my pen going here. M-I-N-A. However, to carve Mina there with my little tool, it might be kind of hard to do, and I don't want to mess it up. So, what I might do, instead of putting Mina on it, is, what could I put on there instead of a word? I could put another heart within the heart. or I could be just put the letter U, heart U, heart U, like that. I could do that. So, here's my sketch. So I decided that I'm going to make this black. The heart's going to be dark when you ink it out. Like that. So we've already determined that. So I'll leave that. I won't carve out the heart. And then, but what I will carve out inside of the heart is the letter U, I think. I might change my mind on that. But it stands for heart U. I'll see what Mina thinks if she wants that in there. She might want something else in there. So since that is dark, let's make the chair dark in here, which means I'll carve around it. It'll be, I won't carve out the chair. It will be black. So the chair in here will be in there. Now, what about the teddy bear? She's going to have a white dress, I think. So her dress will come like that. So, if the dress is white, then I'll want it carved out, but then I'll have to have lines like this around it for her dress, like that. So you know there's something there. And that might be a little tricky to carve, but we'll see. So her dress will be there, and I might make a couple little lines like that. All right. So all of this in the background will be carved out. This will have to be, now I'm deciding, she'll have little dark eyes, little button eyes, and she'll have a button nose. Now what I did on those other teddy bears, let's make the chair dark here so we know there's a chair. All the legs here are dark. Yeah. Like that, and maybe another line in there. That might be a little hard to carve, but I'm going to give it a try. And then what I'm having trouble with is what, let's see, the chair will be in here too. Kind of like that. What, the teddy bear, well, that line may not be so thick in there. What I'm having trouble with now on the other teddy bears, when I did the head, I'm going to draw it out here bigger. When I did the head, and the ears here, make the eye, and the eye, and on this one she has kind of a round nose here, around part of her nose, and then she's got the little black button in here. And her ears here are floppy. And then she's got a big cheek coming this way. Cheek. And kind of like that. Only maybe a little more round in there. And her eyes are maybe a little more, something like that. Now see, that's larger. But on those others, I made little, this was all black, and then it had little furs here. And that might be what I'll do again. And this could all be little fur coming around this way to define her nose. Like that. So that means I have to be careful because this is tiny. This is tiny, This is, let me measure it. Carving that little gets pretty, it's easier if I have a bigger stamp, but I want to do a pintail stamp. It's such a challenge for me. I might have to carve it a couple times. Her head is, are those inches? These are inches. Her head is only a 1/2 of an inch wide and probably about a 1/2 inch tall. And then of course the ears add another little 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch on each side. And over here, where I'm sketching it over here, you guys seeing this? Over here, it's 1 inch wide. So I think her head, when I do this part, I'll make little fur lines up here. Carve little fur and little furs around her ears. So when I carve that out, this will be furry. And her little arms will be furry. And her little feet will be furry in here. I think that's how I'll do it. So Mina, there you go. That's what, I'm not going to carve it this morning because I'm going to think about it a little bit more. This will be a challenge. All right, so what I want to do next, let's put this away. What I want to do next is bore you guys to tears. Let's see what you're saying. Chris, I think it's great, Trace. Very lucky. Hi, Trace. Arlene says, Candy, funny but true story. Let's zoom out a little bit more now. I'm zoomed way in because I was sketching. Sorry if I got out of frame for you guys. I didn't mean to. There we go. Let's catch up on chat. Let's say good morning to everybody. Oh, I don't want to lose my little reference photo here. Let's put it back in while I'm thinking of it. We'll put it here with my, there we go. Just don't want to lose it. All right. Candy, funny but true story. There is a store we drove past a lot in Virginia. They have a big sign out front that says antique tables made daily. I guess they meant antique style, huh? Every day we make a new antique. That's funny. Oh, we've got some little icons there. Trey says, I love school, and I still get excited when school supplies come out. Hubs laughs at me when I head right for the school aisle at Walmart. Yeah. They better restock their paint supply section, or they're not going to find much for the parents this year. But last time I was in there, they had put some more paint out, but it was still pretty sparse. They'll probably restart for school. Thank you, Chris. Chris says she has to leave soon. Aw, thank you. Let's see, Trace says, I found the complete set of carving tools at the thrift store for $3.99. Wow, cool, Trace. Arlene says, I found a big one at American Science and Surplus, and dollars isn't an issue. You can get a big speedy card pieces. Oh, cool. Chris says, great ideas. Yes, I see all the school stuff coming out already. It's depressing. I always hate this time of the year. So Trace likes it and Chris doesn't. I like my son being home all day. Rhonda says, Chris, if you wait a couple of weeks, you can get them on sale because of school. Arlene says, the closest thing I found to bulk is a box at 10, but I wonder if you could get them directly from the maker. What are we talking about? Oh, the erasers. Now, I have found, I get them three in a package at $1.46 on the shelves at Walmart. And I've stocked up. I've got a drawer full of them because I buy them every time I go. But I won't need any for a while. And Anne sent me some, and wasn't it you, Arlene, who sent me a package of 10 of these? I think Anne sent, or Arlene sent me some. So I have plenty. I'm good. I'll probably be good for Carve December, but I don't know if I'll do Carve December on these. We'll see. But I find that these are more expensive online at Walmart than they are on retail, but don't tell Walmart. Don't tell Walmart. I buy them retail. Thank you, Janet. Let's see, what else are we talking about? You can find them at Michael's craft store. Red is definitely Speedball. Yeah. My carving tools are the Speedball. They call them linoleum cutters. I got mine at Dick Blick. I bought a set of them at Dick Blick. Linoleum cutters. They're really carving tools, but I think Dick Blick calls them linoleum cutters. And they just look like, let me grab them. You get the red one in a set. You get the red handle and then 5 blades. You get a tiny V blade, a small one, the number 1, and then you get a medium V blade. You get a scoop blade that just looks like a U, and you get a smaller scoop, and you get a knife blade. But you can buy at Dick Blick, you can buy extra handles. And so I got the blue handle and the green handle. And you buy extra handles so you don't have to, if you only have one blade, if you want to switch blades, you got to unscrew it and everything. So I have the scoop blade on my green handle, the larger V on my blue handle, and the smaller V on my red handle. And that's really all I need. And let me tell you, these blades have been in here forever when I carved this high polymer eraser. Now, if I was carving on that pink Speedy Carve that they sell to carve on, Speedball sells Speedy Carve, looks like this. This will, it's a little bit more firm. It's a nice carving material, but it's not like carving on the eraser, the polymer eraser. The polymer eraser is like cutting through butter, if you ask me. I really like carving. The only thing I don't like about these is I wish they were just a little bit bigger. But, okay, we can't change it, so we'll work with it. I suppose if they were bigger, they'd be charging $10 an eraser. I can't afford that. So there's my little talk there. What else are we talking about? They said hello to Trace. Rhonda says, Meri, that's what happened to me with the auto takeout. Oh, with the, when they take out the, out of your auto withdrawal from your bank account. You get so confused, it was like balls bouncing, but it was my account bouncing instead of the balls. Yeah, well, you know, I don't mind 1 or 2 people taking out automatically, like the insurance takes out. But it's like one person grabs here on one date, and one person grabs here on another date, and one person grabs on another date, another person grabs there, and I can't keep track of it all. And I could keep track of it all. I could write down the dates and everything and control it, except for sometimes they say, oh, we can't do it on this date, so we'll do it over here. And all of a sudden over here I have 2 people pulling out of here, and I wasn't planning for that. So, oopsie doodle, they throw me off. So I quit doing all those automatic deposits. Now I don't mind too much going to somebody's website. And like Verizon, you can pay your bill online, but you go to your private account and pay it there. I don't mind that too much, and it's fast. It just goes from your, it's like PayPal. It goes right from your bank account into theirs. But I don't, and I don't mind that too much. But I like to control my banking. Otherwise, I get so confused anyway. All right, I'm going to bore you guys silly, and we are going to stamp envelopes so I can send out the dominoes. Now, I'm not going to, I was stamping all over the place with these. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take these 3 out. I might put these in my art journal. I might do something with those. But we're going to do this a little faster. Let's see if I can find my dragon stamp. I'm not going to recarve a dragon stamp. If I can't find him, I won't carve him. I won't stamp him. Let's see. My dragon stamp might be with my domino stamp. There's the bee. I don't know. I think they both might have fallen down the crevice because they're not over here. I usually keep them over here. I might have put them in that stamp box. Let me check. I really did want my dragon, and he's not over here. Let me check and see if I put him in that, because I had the stamp box out. Let me check and see. You can stare at my envelopes for a minute. Let me check. Because I had these stamps out where I keep my stamps the other day. I might have put them in here. Just, I'd like my dragon. Do you see a dragon? I don't see him. Eyes. Bunny, Easter bunny, eyes, doodle. I don't know what I did with them. I think they might have fallen down the crevice. They are not in here. So, I think I'll just stamp the Domino stamp on it, because I want to get those Dominoes mailed. I don't want them to sit around forever. I want to get stuff mailed today. So I'm kind of getting ready for a mailing. Let's put this rubber band back on here. One more thing I'm going to check here. Let me throw that down there. I have, is that the box of dominoes? What did I do with the box of dominoes? I have the box of dominoes here someplace. Did I knock that off on the floor too? Honestly, Meri, what do you do with stuff? I don't understand. The trouble is I have too much stuff. Too little space. What did I do with those box of dominoes? I don't see them on the floor. Sometimes they fall off the bottom of my cart. Well, I'll have to find them before I can nail them out, that's for sure. Did I put them over here? Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp. I'll find them after the stream when I can really look. My dragon stamp might be in there with the dominoes, but I'm just going to stamp. Now see, I took this envelope and folded it in half this way, and that should be enough protection for that little, I'm going to have those dominoes in a little baggie. That should be protecting it enough. And we're just going to stamp these a couple times, and I think I have, let me see, I've got the list here of who I'm sending them to. Someplace. Here. I've got 12 of them to send out, and then I'm going to send 12. I'm going to send a set to Cheryl, to Violet, and Sue, and Becky. So I got 12 and 4. I need 16 envelopes. And I pulled those 3 out. Let's see how many I got here. I'm getting ready for a mailing. If I do it in front of you guys, I'll get it done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, and I pulled those 3 out. So I need 3 more envelopes. Let me pull out, I've got 3 more here. Reach for them. Here's 1. These are painting on. I don't want to send those. I put them down at the bottom. My journal's in the way of my foot. I just want 3 more envelopes, please. Paper pads. I'm going to pull some of this stuff out. What is all of this? Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail I was going to do. I'm going to have to take that out of there. I'm looking for my other envelopes. They're down here. All right, here we go. 2, 3. Okie dokie. I don't know how you guys put up with me, but now I have 16 envelopes. We're going to stamp them off. Fold these. Let's see. I think what I was doing was folding it this way. And that should be enough padding for those, because those dominoes, honestly, those dominoes, I'm putting 2 in a package. 1, 2. And I might put a little card in there. And that should not be, that should go fine if I put tape on there, and I will. That should not be, and I'll have to send it. They'll probably make me send it as a package, but I'm going to have them hand cancel it. Hopefully that will go in the mail. We'll see. My other erasers made it fine, so I think I'll be okay. And if you don't get your domino that you were expecting, let me know. Alright. Let's see, they are going to, I'm mailing them to Lucia and Kendra and Mitzi and Lisa and Teresa and Mrs. D and Barb Batzer, Janet Baum, Tammy Wolf, Beth Schuler, Don Boss, Candy Feinberg, Cheryl, Violet, Sue Hennessy, and Becky. We had a giveaway with some dominoes. I had that set of dominoes. And I'm going to look for more stuff like that I can send in little packages. It may not, something like dominoes, but more little things that we can have. The giveaway gets a little fussy with 12 people, but once we get it sorted out. Did I fold? I thought I had another envelope. Well, I'll fold it when I get to it. Maybe I already folded it. All right. Keep falling on me. Oh, Mary. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to glue this down after I get it all packed, and it'll open up this way. Maybe what I'll do, which would be pretty easy, I don't have a domino stencil. That would be fun to carve one. That would be fun to make a domino stencil with my paper punch. Oh, Mary's got an idea again. Here she goes. She's off on another thing. This is why my, let me fix my phone cords here, getting twisted with my chair. There. This is why you guys get your mail a little late. I get ideas. I get ideas. I'm going to make a domino stencil. Shall I do it with, I'd like to do it with plastic, but I'd have to go hunt. Let's see, what shall I use here? I could cut up a envelope here and make it. I thought I had some extra here. Janet sent me some. Let's just make a, let's take one of these cutoffs that I have. Let's take a cutoff. Here. Now, what did I do with them? Do I have a cutoff strip in here? Mary's looking. Mary's looking. Or I can just cut one off. See, this is how I get sidetracked on what I have in here. Surely I have one. I have a... I always have stuff. Well, let me go over here. Here, we'll make a domino stencil out of this. Because I'm not going to use wet paint on it. I'm going to use ink, I think. And even if I did use wet paint, I think that'll hold up for a while. And then if it works, I'll make a better one. So, let's cut it here. Now I want it longer. Let's cut it there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing now. I'm playing. Let's draw some dominoes on here. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and I'll have to cut a line there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a line. And let's just do 1 and a line. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a line. And we'll trim this off here. And alright, let's punch them first. This will be a fun experiment. Make a domino, a quick domino stencil here. 1, 2, 3. And this is just kind of makeshift. This isn't going to be perfect. Does Meri know what she's doing? No, she's playing. All right. Oh, how fun is that? Let's see how it inks up here. Let's take my journal and test it out. Let's test it. Right there. Let's put a little piece of painter tape on it to hold it while I'm working with it. Alright, so the question is, what's the best way? I was thinking my ink pad, but I might just sponge. Let's get my sponge out. I got a little sponge here. It's not too bad, but I think I'll cut it off. There we go. I could even use that and just dab some dots, and then I could just go in and draw lines there. Let's see how that works. Let's Meri's off on a rabbit trail. She wanted to get her envelopes done, but no, I got a stencil. Stencil and stamp dominoes. Let's just do a dab, a quick dab of black paint. Is that a new bottle? That's a new bottle. I don't know how much I got in there. This is almost empty. I'm gonna have to open that one up and use it up. All right. I bought some extra black and white because I was afraid when school starts I won't be able to get it again. All right, what did I do with the other sponge? Here, let's use this one. All right, let's just sponge. I could just draw dots. But oh no, I have to make a stencil. See how that looks. Aw, I like it. And then I'll come along with my pen, wherever that went off to. Where's my pen? Underneath, yeah. I don't need my knife anymore. I'll just come with my pen after I do that, and we'll draw some lines on my envelope. This way, and this way. It won't be perfect, and we'll just make some little dividing lines in there, and you'll have some dominoes on your envelopes. And then I'll stamp one too. This is for, do I want one in here? Maybe more. Right there. It won't be perfect. There we go. Something like that. Can you guys even see it? Like that. Yeah. Alright, so we tested it out in my journal. Let's see how it works on an envelope. This is what slows me down with my mailing. because when you open these up, let's get this out of the way. I'll do that toward the last. When you open them up like this, see, I'll put it like that, and I'll actually stamp here maybe. I might stencil across there. But when you open it up, you don't have anything. So what I want to do is, starting here, and actually, I think I'll start it there. Yeah. Put my flap down and put my tape down on it like that to kind of hold it. It shouldn't take me too long to do 16 of these. Meri laughs. Now I'm wanting to make some more strips for different domino numbers. Well, I may not get these mailed out today because, well, what time is it? I've only got a half an hour, less than half an hour. So we'll work on these. I'll say this week. Let's see, today's Wednesday. If I get them mailed out by Friday, that would work, wouldn't it? Work on them tomorrow. I want to work on Tizzy. I want to get her mailed out too. And that might give me some time to find my dominoes and my domino stamp. Lift it up on me. It's still okay. And let's put a different tape on that. That was the one I was using to mark my turn it around this way on this side. Meri's got to play. But we sketched, let's see, I carved a domino stamp and we sketched a little teddy bear that I'm going to carve for Mina. What else did I do? I wrote in my journal. I did something else. I worked in my calendar. I'm going to have to write down what I do because by the time I get to the end of my stream, I don't remember everything I did. I know I did more. I have to review my video too. But that's okay. When I review my video, I put in my chapter tags. And I want to remind you guys that I have those chapter tags in there. And if you're watching the replays, and if I do a standalone video like I did yesterday, those chapter tags come in handy because I do a lot of hunting for stuff and finding stuff, and I stop and chat. And if you're watching a replay, sometimes those of you who are just crafting while you're listening to me while you're crafting, you don't mind. But those chapter tags in there, those chapter in my description box, they'll help you go to the beginning of when I start another project. And you won't have to listen to all the, what did I do with this and where's that? And you know, setting up between projects and looking for my scissors. And so if you're watching the replay, those chapter tags come in quite nice. Now let's lift this up. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Now let's do one this way. and then I'll draw some lines. And this actually, once I get going here, I'm kind of experimenting here now, but once I get going like this, it actually should go a lot faster, and it should not take me long to do 16 envelopes. I'm running out of paint. Ooh, that's a lot of paint. Tap it off. There we go. Now, we'll set this aside. And my heat gun here. And my heat gun's caught on something. That craft paint dries pretty fast. Now I'll take my ruler. Come on. And draw some lines here. Now this, see, this will be folded up inside like this. And I'm actually going to stamp the animals here. And I'll have the address here, the self-address up here, and the address there. And I might put double-sided tape when I pack my envelope. When I pack the envelope, I'll probably I might fit a card down in there, so that'll pad it. And then, or put the domino down in there. And put the card here. And that should give it enough padding. And then I don't want to put double-sided tape there though, because then that will be hard to open. It should work just like that, because there's no way, if I seal this, there's no way anything can fall out. I could put tape around the outside here. I might do that, and I'll allow for tape to be on the edges here if I do that. But it'll be mailing tape. I don't know. I'm thinking about that if I really want to do that. So we are going to draw here just a line. We should do this first. Line there. Line there. And once I get going on these, it shouldn't take me too long. Line there. Line there. Sometimes it's figuring it out. Now I could put my ruler there and draw a line here. And straighten her out just a little. Line Mary's playing. I want to send you guys Happy Mail. I want it to be happy when you get it. We're just putting happy dominoes on my page. I do want to get them mailed though. Let's see. I need another line in there. It's going to be very close to the edge. There we go. Now we need some dividing lines. These shouldn't be too hard to do. A line there. And there. Now the other thing I could do, and I might, let's do it as an example, not on my envelope. I'm going to finish this envelope and then we'll play. There. And there. Do I want it there? Yeah, I guess I do. Let's just let it go down here. Here. And here. Aww. I didn't make a line here. Let's make a line here. Lines aren't totally straight. Line there. Line there. Now we're going to make this way at the top, I guess. Line to there. And somewhere out in here. Can't see it. There. And there. Now we can come down and do these. We could, what I was thinking was, I don't know if I'll do it. What I was thinking was I could paint black strips down here. Just paint black. And then come in with my white pen. That might be easier. We'll see. Maybe I will do it after all. And this has a white space in there. I'll have to work with that. I'm going to leave it for now. Right there. Yeah, here. And here. What time is it? Oh, I've got a little time left. Here. Here. I'm going to make some more domino stencils though. I won't do it today. I won't have time to do it today. I want some more numbers. And there. I'll do it. I'll hunt out my plastic. And we'll make some plastic ones. That one is going to be way up there. Oh well, he's just... I could make another one in there. Let's draw my line first. We can make that a 2 instead of a 1. There. And there. And let's just draw a circle here. There we go. Ah, I like it. All right. It really needs a domino in here. Is that domino? Where's my stencil? Can I fit one in there? Let's fit one in there. I got all that black paint out. I want to use it. Let's stencil that in there. Okay, let's dry that. Oh, my cord is hooked on something underneath of there. Now the thing is, well, let's see, let's do this first. This way. That one is up high. If I don't just move that up a little, maybe center it a little bit more. There. And there. All right, we're going to leave it like that. Now, what do I want to do inside here, though? Do you have to have something in there, Meri? I could stamp my dragon stamp in there. We're going to leave it blank for now. And what I want to do is take my stamp now for the outside. This is kind of my test here. What is it going to look like? So I carved this domino. I lost you guys here. Where's my chat? Chat. Hi, Kilburns. Kilburn's Creative Art. Welcome, welcome. I'm just playing. You caught me in the middle of a playtime here. I carved a domino eraser and I made a domino stencil. Now I want to make some more domino stencils. This is for Happy Meal going out. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. Let's put it here. And I might have to put a sheet of paper under this. There. And we're going to leave a gap because I left a gap there. I'm going to leave a little gap here. There. And the reason I'm doing dynamos on this is because I'm going to send everybody in my giveaway. There's 12 people that won the giveaway, and then I had some extras that I'm sending to special people. So it'll fold here. I'll write the address there and my return address there, and the stamps will go up there. Now what about the back? What time is it? I only got 5 minutes. I'll work on the back tomorrow. I think I'll just stamp around that way and put a dragon in the center. And I have to find my dragon stamp. And I think I'll put dragon stamps here. I think I'll put them this way. So well, I don't know. Depends if they want to use this See, this will come that way, it'll seal here. I might just take and seal it. Tape here, across there, and tape here and across there. I have to think about that. But I want to try one more thing on a test envelope. And can I reach here? No, we'll just use this one as a test. And what I want to do, I'll need some papers here. We'll use this as right there. And here. Now we want this an inch away. Let's fold that under like that. And let's make it about an inch that way. Now, I could hold on to that or I could tape it. I think I'm going to tape it. Hold the phone here. This is another test. I'm going to tape that down there. And down there. This shouldn't take too long. And then I'm going to take this black paint. It may not be perfect, but I can straighten it out with my black lines. And let's try that. This will be the back, I think. Well, I should have done it on the other side, but that's okay. We're testing. We're testing. I got a little smeary right there, but that's okay too. And we want to turn it. I want to do this side about an inch. Put it right. There. Is that straight? Oh, nothing straight in my world. I have to tape the envelope down. It's not cooperating with me. Come on, it isn't that hard to do this. There and there. All right. Put that in my lap. See, this won't take long to do. Like that. Let's try that. And then we want to do it here. My pins are in the way. Or, now I'm doing this the hard way. I could, after I get this all measured out, I could cut a piece and put in the center here, and then I could do all 4 sides. I could measure out a piece, and I might do that. We will see. I have to do things the hard way first. And then that'd be a lot easier than having to do 4 sides here. But you get the idea. I'll just measure out a piece that'll fit in there, and I'll just put it down, and then I'll just tape around the sides. But let's go ahead and finish this. Let's go ahead and finish it this way for now. I think I like this better than the white ones. Because all dominoes are black, right? Well, no, there are white dominoes with black spots. All right. Put that aside. Now, I've learned from experience that when I draw with my whiteout pen against my ruler, it smears all the time. Let's do some dominoes here. I don't need this anymore. Just put this here. And actually I could put it the other way so you can see the dots better, like that. And I use my whiteout pen, which is, I can't hear the shaky in there. Let's do some white dots. I think this actually, once I get going, will be faster. There's the hole in there. And if I put just a card down in the center and do all 4 sides at once, that'll be faster. Let's put my ink away here. Oh, see, look, it's smeared. So I must have to dry this before I lift it up. I'll have to paint over that. I can paint over it. Let it dry a little. Let's try it again. Let's wipe this off. I think Dee Dee is probably on. If you guys want to go watch Dee Dee Willingham, she comes on at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. I'm going to block this a little. I'll paint this again. It's recoverable. Let's try it. Let's try it over here and dry it and see if the same thing happens. Dry it before I lift it up. I like it. I might have to go to white paint. All right. Let's get out my heat gun and give this a dry. It's bubbling up like dots on a domino. Let's see what happens here. It still smears. I don't like that it smeared. I'll have to do white paint, I think. I don't like that it's smeared. Let's paint over this. Good thing for black paint. It smeared anyway. My black paint didn't smear on my other envelope. Oops, I wanted a page under that. Yeah. We'll fix that. You can still see it. Isn't that something? It's coming through. We may not fix it. I could probably... Look at that. It's resisting my paint. That whiteout is resisting my paint. Isn't that interesting? Alright, we'll leave it there because I'll put white dots over it. Mary's not done. You guys gonna watch Dee Dee, you can. She usually chats and says hello to everybody the first 30 minutes anyway. Mary's gonna run over a little today because she's got to play with this now. I've got to play with it. Thank you all for coming, spending my Wednesday morning with me. I appreciate it. I'll try to stream tomorrow morning because I want to work on Tizzy. I wanted to get these envelopes out, but I get the plan. Boy, look at that. That's really interesting how that whiteout resists the paint. Got a little smear there. It's not too bad. Alright, let's try that. Blotch in here. Alright, let's try this again. Not with my whiteout. That's going to smear. That's a fail. Let's try it with some white paint instead. And I'm going to use the other end of my sponge. No, I had that little piece. What did I do with it? Well, and it's still wet. Another sponge here that's be okay to use. Might need to cut it off a little. Now, let's try it again. And see if I can put those white dots where the others were. I can just about. Only I'm putting them the other way. So I'm painting. Right in there. Gotta experiment. Gotta experiment to do this stuff. This is how you learn. See, with a stencil, you can dab it in there. Yabba dabba doo. And it's not as apt to blur. I mean, you can blur it. Or I could just draw it in there. But no, I've got to play. Drawing it would be defeating my goal here. All right, let's see how that worked. Much better. Much better. And let's... Yeah. Let's leave that for a minute and go do these. See if I can match those up. Right in there. Right in there. I got something on that. See, after I play and figure it out, then it'll go faster when I get to actually doing it. See, I got a little white spot there. This will be a trial envelope. There, I kind of like that. I've got a little spot in here that needs to come out. There we go. Let's do it. Just, I'll match those three. I don't want to do it this way. No, because my one will fall off of the... We'll do it that way. Mary's talking to herself. She wants to get this dominoes done here. I'll go over a little. Dee Dee usually just chats at the beginning and welcomes everybody in. When she starts her stream. There we go. Oh! I didn't do the 3, I did the 5. You loony bird. You need to do 3 in there. Oops, I got some white. Oh, I can take care of that. This is just a trial envelope anyway. Gotta work it out. Now I got some, where's my other pen? I got some messy. I'm not sending this envelope out. This is my test envelope for testing this stuff. Let's clean this up a little. Yeah. Let's do this side. I guess I'm going to do 3 again here. Now I could make it really easy on me and cut a stencil the size of the black rim here and do everything at once. But I don't think I will. If I was doing this forever and not just for one happy meal, I would consider it. Let's put this 6 in there. There we go. All right. So I'm going to throw this away just because I don't want to put my hand in it. I didn't get another thing there's something else I want to work on, but I didn't get it done this morning, so I'll save it for tomorrow. We're not quite done with this. I'm just putting stuff away here. Use the cap to my pen. So I'm going to take this white. Now I'm not going to make vertical lines like that. Well, I could maybe draw them, but I'm not that good at drawing straight lines. But all I want to do is make some lines here. Like that. One in here. This is a big whiteout pen that I'm using. I'll just make that part of my line. Now, I don't know. I think I actually spent more time doing this than I did the other one. I felt like this one would go faster. Now I'm not so sure. Of course, I had to redo my dots. This is the other one. This one is a lot neater. I did this one on the inside. I did this one on the outside. So this is going to have to be a trial. I don't know which one I like better. I actually think this one went faster. So I might do them like this. But this one looks more like dominoes to me. Since this is a trial, let's do some lines down here. This is kind of getting artsy now, because these lines aren't going to be straight. So now I have to think about what I want to do. Do I want to do the black ones, or do I want to do the easier white ones and get them off in the mail tomorrow? Now the other thing I could do is make a strip of washi tape and collage on them. But I don't like to collage on envelopes and postcards. These look a lot more like dominoes to me. But these take a little bit longer to do, and I've got 16 of them to do. So I'm not sure I want to get them mailed. I like it though. I think I'll end up doing these. Put my dragon stamp. Stamp some envelopes here. Some dominoes with my domino stamp. I could paint that area black and put white dominoes in there. I don't know. It may not be worth it. Might just be easier to stamp them and get them mailed. Mary's deciding. So what did I do today? I did this. I worked on my calendar page. We carved a stamp. Gosh, I don't even remember what I started out with. Isn't that horrible? Oh, I swiped my watercolors. We've sketched Mina's little bear. We sketched Mina's bear. I worked on my calendar page. That shouldn't have taken me so long, though. I think what took me the longest was I swatched watercolors. That's what I did today. I need 5 hours when I stream. I must gonna have to get up at, well, let's just not go to bed, Meri. That's what makes me so tired. I think that's about all I got done besides my calendar page. All right, everybody. It's time to go over to Dee Dee's. It's 7:53. Thank you for sticking with me. You like them? I think I like the black ones better than the white ones, but the black ones take longer to do on these envelopes. However, it took longer because I was figuring it out. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll leave you with a couple sneezes. If I cut a piece of paper to fit right in here, I can paint all 4 of these at once. But I think I'll do them on the inside here on the envelopes if I do it. Because this will have to flap up. See, if I send it like that, then my envelope will cover up these dominoes here, which may not be too bad of a deal. I don't know if I like that, though. I think I like it closing this, where's my other? I think I like the way this one closes better. So this one may have taken me a long time just because I was fiddling with it. This one I'll just stamp on. I really think this one's easier to do. Well, no, if I do these and glue that like that and paint it, I could still paint this whole back side. No, I'd have to paint this side. But I could paint here, remove the metal piece, because I'll double tape that down. I'll double tape that down, so I might just remove that metal piece. That can come off. You can pull that off with your pliers. Paint here and there, just like that, in here, just like that. And then it'll fold up this way. I think I might do that. We'll see. I'm still thinking about it. I'll put it over here. Oh, I need 4 hands. I look pretty funny with 4 hands, but that's what I need. Let's put this little clip on it. Somebody sent me this little clip in the mail. Thank you. I'll put it on there like that. Put that like that. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with my thumbnail. I might just do the domino with my thumbnail. Something like that. We'll see. Alright. So that's all I got done. You all have a great day. I'm going to hopefully stream tomorrow morning. I'll have more time. I want to finish up Tizzy so I can get that out. I really do want to finish up these envelopes so I can do a mailing. Mail may not happen until Friday though. So bye everybody. Go watch Dee Dee. Bye. Have a great day. I'll review chat after I stream. Bye. Oh, there's Becky. Becky, if you're here, if you're listening, thank you so much for that watercolor tin. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, bye everybody.